Valley right now.
And now, Philadelphia's first primetime news hour, honored by the Associated Press as the best newscast in Pennsylvania. The Fox 10 o'clock news.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jacqueline Bolden.
And I'm Jan Fisher. Here's what's happening tonight. Mother Nature at it again. Severe thunderstorms pounding the region throughout the evening.
The storms unleashed torrential rains, causing more flooding in areas that still have not yet begun to cover from last week's drenching.
The fury of tonight's storms also spawned damaging tornadoes.
The National Weather Service has confirmed that a tornado touched down in Wrightstown, Burlington County, New Jersey. That happened this evening. And late this afternoon, radar showed a tornado in the area of Howland Township in the northwestern part of Hunterdon County. Now, this evening, the National Weather Service also said there were tornadoes reported in Bradford, Wyoming, and Luzerne counties. As most of you know, that is in northern Pennsylvania. Well, the storms did stay well north of Philadelphia, concentrating their energy on other parts of Pennsylvania and, of course, in central and northern New Jersey. Steve Keeley is in Trenton now with the latest. Steve.
Well, Jacqueline, here in the Trenton area, there are still lights out, a lot of power lines down, and a lot of trees down, all caused tonight by heavy winds and the heavy rains, which left behind a lot of heavy damage.
Tell me what you were doing.
I was standing in the corner over there because, you know, I was looking at the hail coming down because I was surprised it was hail. And this one I saw was a lightning just coming, just smacked it right in the center of it, and it just fell right onto the floor. I was shocked. I didn't know what to do.
Well, I was in the living room and I heard a crash. Thought it was glass, so I looked out the back door and I seen the tree just fall down, and I just prayed that it didn't land on the car. Then when I went out back and found it landed on the car.
The trees have also forced police to close many roads in this area. There are huge trees blocking the middle of many main streets in the Trenton area. There you see a car hit by a tree in someone's yard that has hit a house. And a lot of residents like this woman have been forced to carry what they can out of their damaged homes. They've been evacuated. You can see someone's roof laying on their front stoop right now. There you see the damage from inside the house. This was the ceiling of somebody's bedroom. This now the floor of that very same bedroom, where the damage is very severe here in the Trenton area. Right now, power lines are all over the ground here, and that has caused power to be out in a lot of the Trenton area tonight.
I said nobody got hurt. I'm really glad nobody got hurt, you know, because it was really bad. So I was looking out the back of my window, and when I saw that lightning hit the back there, we all, like, jumped back into the house because we were, like, shocked because it was really close.
And just after 10 o'clock tonight now in the Trenton area, Jan, it is not known yet, according to power officials, when all the power will be restored to the Trenton area or when a lot of the residents of severely damaged homes will be able to get back in to what they used to call home before this storm hit. Jan?
Steve Keeley in the dark in Trenton. Thanks for coming in on your day off. Joining us now is meteorologist Rob Garino, who's been tracking this weather system throughout the evening. Rob?
A wild night, certainly in parts of Pennsylvania and central Jersey. Most of it is over now, but we're going to show you a storm report and show you what's happened here in the last 6 hours or so. And there's that possible tornado in Hunterdon County in Howland Township. Winds over 60 miles an hour, trees and wires down. Further south, the storms continue to zip down to the southeast, Mercer County, some flooding and some wind damage, as we were just showing you. And then the tornado was confirmed by several people in Burlington County. That was near Wrightstown, near McGuire Air Force Base. Now, what's going on as far as the radar? We do see some changes here, and we see things starting to dry out just a bit. As we take a look at Doppler radar, we can show you that, well, off to the west, we're still concerned with a couple of thunderstorms. One of them is in Montgomery County. It's riding down Route 422. You see it there really starting to get itself developed. That's coming down into the Norristown area and pretty much riding along that region. Also some thunderstorms now moving off the Jersey coast. So that's the one to watch in Norristown. After that leaves, we'll start to dry out and have a real nice day tomorrow. And we'll look at the full forecast and more storm reports when we come back in a couple of minutes.
Good enough, Rob. Thank you. Near McGuire Air Force Base. Jesse?
Jan, double duty indeed, but not as rough as the folks here. No power in this area. About 2,500 people live in Burlington Township. 1,000 of them are without power. The base is without power, and it's not known when the power will be back on. We've got more now in this report. The sound of post-storm cleanup echoes through central New Jersey neighborhoods tonight.
We were at a Trenton Thunder game.
And this is what you find.
This is what we find when we come back.
Mansfield Township, New Jersey residents were shaken by an early summer surprise.
We had a line of thunderstorms come through. I have talked to several people here. Some of them tell me they saw what appeared to have been a funnel cloud.
Most of the downed trees and power lines lie on the east end of town. About 1,000 people are without electric power. Other areas hard hit include Bordentown Township, Wrightstown, and Pemberton.
There's a lot of situations all the way around. People have got to stay away from wires down, trees down.
PSE and G crews are fanning out to help those left in the dark.
I'm not normally working in this area. I work from like around Cherry Hill.
So why are you up here now?
Because there's so much damage.
No word on how long the lights will be out, but for many, this promises to be a long, nervous night.
We've got a very serious situation through the whole area.
What's your name?
Steve Perkins, supervisor.
Perkins. Right. In this area, you heard talk of a funnel cloud. It has not been, to my knowledge, confirmed that there was actually a funnel cloud that touched down, but many residents say they saw a funnel cloud, so I guess that's good enough for them considering they have a lot of damage to their homes and no electricity. As far as injuries, we're hearing some minor injuries, but so far no major injuries, so that's good news. Reporting live from Burlington County, New Jersey, Jesse Gary, the Fox 10 o'clock news. Back to you in the studio.
Here, weather. Hey, we had some rough weather earlier this evening. We'll talk about that in a moment, but we have a foreigner from a faraway land as our weather watcher tonight.
Right now it's just gorgeous, gorgeous. And I've got a beautiful skyline here looking up in Philadelphia.
Plus, we do have some nice weather on the horizon for tomorrow, so that's the good news after a rough night tonight in parts of Jersey and Pennsylvania. Let's take a look at the almanac today. 86 degrees was our high, low of 65, normal 83. Record high tomorrow, 97, way back in 1888 when we first started records, and 47 degrees in 1963, a record low for tomorrow. Sunrise and sunset, 5:33 and 8:33. Very muggy night in Philadelphia, 78 degrees. We'll match that with humidity at 78%. Barometer is falling, and the winds are calm. There's a thunderstorm nearby, and we'll show you that in just a few seconds. All right, let's take a look at what's going on as far as the storm damage. And earlier today, again, we were showing you that the possible tornado in Hunterdon County, 61-mile-an-hour winds, trees, and wires down. The storm continued to travel southward. This batch of thunderstorms got into Mercer County, Burlington County area, widespread flooding and wind damage in a few spots, and we're still getting storm reports. We'll have a better idea probably tomorrow of the extensive damage, and then the tornado spotted possibly in Burlington County and Wrightstown, and that continued off to the south in some of the Pine Barrens. So again, it was a very rough night in New Jersey and parts of eastern Pennsylvania. Numerous tornadoes also in Rochester, New York, and Scranton out at the airport, and also down towards the southern tier of New York. So a lot of areas received some problems. Now we're going to clear out for now. The weather looks like it's going to calm down as far as the temperatures, and that's where we're going tonight. Pretty much still on the warm side. And look where this frontal system is. Try to find it here in a second. Temperatures pretty much on the warm side. South of Reading, there's the frontal system making its way through. 69 degrees in Allentown, 68 in Wilkes-Barre, and Atlantic City at 77 degrees. All right, here's the satellite. We looked good for a while today, then all the clouds started moving in, and they're starting to make their way through with this cool front now, pushing off to the south. There's the storms that went through earlier. There's that one cell now continuing to move through the Philadelphia area, and we'll show you a closer look on radar here. And look right in this vicinity. Here's this batch of thunderstorms we were just talking about. But look what's going on right now as it comes down Montgomery County. Right through now in the northeast. Looks like around Trevose and now heading on Route 1 in Morrisville. And guess who's getting hit again? Bucks County. Wouldn't you know it? They seem to get hit every time it rains around here. That'll continue to slide off to the east into New Jersey. And again, that should dissipate here in the next couple hours as the humidity starts to dry up just a little bit. We bring that down and things will shape up. Now, tomorrow, it does look better. Right now, there's the frontal system we were showing you moving through Allentown. The drier air is behind it. It's going to be warm tomorrow, but the humidity and the breeze out of the northwest will make it feel a lot better. Look at this tomorrow. Sunshine moving in, 86 degrees. The only thing I could say is it's going to be a perfect day to be outdoors around Philadelphia and Jersey and Delaware. Let's look at the forecast then for overnight tonight. It does call for clearing skies, breezy, 66 degrees, thunderstorm in the northeast here for the next half hour or so. Tomorrow, sunshine, pleasant, a beautiful day, 86, northwesterly winds 10 to 20. Tomorrow night, looks like temperatures in the 60s, fair and mild. Poconos and the shore, pretty good shape here, low 80s, nice breeze. Overnight lows in the 60s, great looking day. Here's the extended forecast. Tuesday, a couple of showers, also late day Monday, and then we start to cool off and dry out. The middle part of next week is just going to be beautiful. Temperatures in the low 80s with plenty of sunshine. Not a bad looking forecast. Beat and boat and beach, however you want to say it. Sunny skies, winds northwest 12 to 24 knots, waves 2 to 4 feet, And the ocean water is doable this hour, 71 degrees.
Good way to say it differently once in a while. Just today, thunderstorms spawning tornadoes and torrential rains have created a weather nightmare for parts of Pennsylvania and New Jersey tonight. Tornadoes have apparently touched down in Burlington and Hunterdon counties in New Jersey. Jesse Gary is live near McGuire Air Force Base with the latest. Jesse, what can you tell us?
Jacqueline, the power is still out here in Burlington County, New Jersey. The county sheriff's office estimates about 1/8 of the 200,000 residents are without electric power. The hardest hit areas are Bordenstown City and Township, North Andover, and Pemberton. But as you can see from this video, people in Mansfield have it rough tonight, too. About 1,000 of the 2,500 residents are without lights, mainly on the east side of town. Two power companies, PSE&G and Jersey Central, have crews combing the areas to try and restore service. There are unconfirmed reports that a tornado touched down on a trailer in Andover. The park was evacuated. Evacuations are also reported in Bordenstown. Despite all the damage, there are no serious injuries and no deaths. That is the latest. We'll have more on the story on the Fox 10 o'clock news tomorrow. For now, Jesse Gary, the Fox 10 o'clock news, live in Burlington County, New Jersey. Back to you.
Thank you, Jesse. Police now feel confident in saying there were multiple attackers involved.
Low humidity, great day to be outdoors. Temperatures in the mid-80s. And it looks like as we go through the next 5 days, we have some showers on Monday and a couple of thunderstorms on Tuesday. Then we cool off again on Wednesday and Thursday.
Come on.